going on, Nitrosites? It is your boy, the Nitro General here, back at it again for a brand new team builder here on the channel. If you guys are excited for this and you want to show some support, I would really appreciate it if you guys would hit that like button down below and subscribe if you guys are new. Help me hit my end of the year goal, which is 350 subscribers. Obviously, you guys could like, subscribe, share this video with your friends, leave me a comment, have your notifications on, all that stuff. All helps me and supports the channel if you guys want to support the channel. But yeah. So, in today's team builder, guys, we're going to be going over the two teams we're going to be using for our half national decks and half VGC series here on the channel for the time being. I hope you guys are excited for this. If you have any input on the teams, let me know down below. And if I end up picking some of your sets, I will give you a shout out in the video. I know it doesn't really mean too much, but hey, it is what it is. So, I really think that we have a really cool team here. And I'm really excited about showing you these. So, pulled these both out of my ass, so I didn't get them from anybody, but a lot of these Pokemon I've wanted to use on the channel, stuff like that, so yeah. But I really wanted to use a Mega Absol team, right? Mega Absol is my favorite Mega. One of my favorite Pokemon is Absol. It's so cool. It's the coolest Mega. It's one of my favorite shinies of all time. It's just such an amazing Pokemon. I had to use it, guys. We gotta use it. And we already used Mega Beedrill and used Mega Lopunny. I had a couple other teams before I lost all of the data for all the teams. But hey, I still wanted to use this. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. But we are running Mega Absol on this team, like I said. If you guys can't tell by the Mega Absol on the screen. With the Absolute Magic Bounce, Knockoff, Sucker Punch, Play Rough, and Mega Horn. Knockoff and Sucker Punch are both there for stab. Honestly, I think Mega Absol goes for Sucker Punch a lot of the time. So having Knockoff as not a only stab dark move is good. Strictly because I don't want to have to like go up against like a Dragapult who just keeps Dragon Dancing in my face because he knows that Sucker Punch is gonna come out until we have no more Sucker Punches. So having a Knockoff is really good. And then Play Rough's also there for like Dragon type Pokemon. And other dark type Pokemon if they do want to come out. And Mega Horn is there for other dark type Pokemon for grass type, stuff like that too. Obviously it just does really a lot of damage. I was going to run close combat on this thing too, but we do have Rocky, so I don't really need him too much, I don't think. So yeah, we are running max attack with max speed and the remaining 4 in HP with an Adamant Nature. This thing has a 438 attack stat. It's just going to be really, really good in general. I'm really excited about using this on the channel, and I hope you guys are excited about seeing it as well, because I'm going to turn some heads with this thing. I have before in the past. I love Absol. We're going to turn some heads with it. I'm telling you guys right now, so yeah. Come on. Why does that always happen on the first team? Now, the next Pokemon up on the list, guys, is we actually have Glider. Glider the Gliscor, which is actually really, really cool. I don't know if I've used this too much on the team, at least not since BDSP, but I really like this Pokemon in National Dex anyways, and having Toxic Score Poison Heal is really good. And then we have Earthquake, Stealth Rock, Defog, and Roost. We are running only one attack on it, but having this good Stealth Rocker and a good Defogger is really nice, and then Roost to recover a lot of that damage off, which is really, really cool as well. We are running a max attack and a max speed and we are running an Adamant Nature with the remaining 4 in HP. This thing is basically just here just to come up, set up Stealth Rock, and then defog stuff away if we need to. And then we also have Roost and then Earthquake. So yes, if this thing does have a flying type, we can't touch it. I could have run Ice Fang on it, but I really didn't feel like I don't know. I could have run like Earthquake, Knockoff, Ice Fang, and then Defog or Stealth Rock. But I really feel like this is a really good set since we already have a knockoff Pokemon. We already have a Pokemon we have like 2 Pokemon with non-stab Ice type moves. So it's like I don't really think we need to. We don't really need it. So yeah, the next Pokemon up on this list, guys, is actually Ivy. Ivy the Superior, which I thought I was running Choice Specs Contrary. When I first made this team, I was like, this is a really cool set. I don't really think anybody else is really going to be using it too much. I didn't realize that Contrary Superior is actually really popular in National Dex. So, I mean, I knew it was going to be like kind of popular, but I didn't think it was going to be as popular as it was. So I'm not jumping on the train. I actually had this team made like one of the first teams that I did for National Dex, so before I knew that it had everything. So Bear, Leaf Storm, Hidden Power, Ice, Dragon Pulse, and Taunt. So Honestly, this thing is just really, really good in general. Yes, it is choice specs, so taunt is not the best on this thing, but I have had multiple times where, like, I'll come out and I'll taunt a Pokemon, and then you will have to get out, but it'll be nice because then they can't go for, like, a Dragon Dance or a Sword Dance or whatever it is that they choose to want to do, which is pretty cool. I really like this Pokemon. It's definitely the best out of the 3 starters in that generation, so you guys can fight me on that. Not even just competitively, just in general, the best starter. So yeah, we're running a max HP, max special attack with a remaining 4 in speed. Don't really care too much about the speed on this thing. I want a more bulky set. Don't know if I think most people run more speedy sets, but hey, that's not what I want to do. So that's what I want to stay around for longer. So yeah, that's superior. Next Pokemon we got, guys, is we got Rocky the Komodo with the Komoonium Z, right? With Overcoat, Clanger's Soul, Clanger's Scales, Close Combat, and Ice Punch. Now, I guess we have 3 Pokemon with non-stat by stat moves. So honestly, this thing is just really good in general. With the Komoonium Z, that gives us the Clanger's Soul boosts with not taking any damage, which is kind of cool. I think it does, right? Come with Clanging Scales. I think it's Clanger's Soul Blaze, whatever, without taking something. I don't know. Maybe I'm not understanding this correctly. Maybe I don't need Clanger's Soul on it. But yeah, we have Clanger's Scales, Close Combat, Ice Punch. Or no, it is Clanger's Scales because it does damage while also setting up the boost, which is kind of cool. Close Combat's different, so we don't need Clanger's Soul then, which, I mean, I don't know what else we could put on this thing. I mean, I guess we could do something like, I don't even know what else we put on this thing. Maybe we just do something like, Fire Punch or something, or we'll do Iron Head. We'll actually do Iron Head. That's actually kind of cool. We have Iron Head. There we go. So we don't need Clanger's Soul. I just thought of this wrong. Overcoat also allows us to be able to not have to take damage from Poison type moves, which is kind of cool too. But we are running max attack, max HP, remaining 4 in speed. Want this thing to stay around, and we're also going to get a speed increase from the Soul Blaze anyways, so, which is cool. And then, yeah, I mean, this thing is just going to be here just to do as much damage as it can. And it's Rocky Balboa coming out here, so it's going to be able to do a lot of damage here. So I'm really excited about using this thing. Have not had the time to in a long time, so yeah. And then we got Big Boy coming back, guys. Obviously, we had Big Boy at one point on national for Doubles OU, and it did a lot of damage. And we're bringing it back again. I think Magmortar is a really cool Pokemon, and I just really want to use it. So we have Choice Specs, Vital Spirit, so we can't fall asleep. Fire Blast, Focus Blast, Psychic, and Thunderbolt. This thing is just going to come out, click Fire Blast, and nothing's going to want to switch into it with a 383 before the choice specs. That's going to put us at an almost 500, if not 500 attack stat, special attack stat, and just be able to just put out its cannon arms and just be like, ba-boom, and fire out fireballs. So, fun fact, I had a Pokemon card of this thing when I was younger that had a movie called, like, Fireball Bazooka, I think that's what it was called, and I thought that was a real move that it had in the game as like a signature move, and I didn't realize until recently. Like, I thought it was like a Rock Wrecker version for Magmortar. That's what I thought it was until even just a couple years ago, where I was like, wait a minute, this thing actually doesn't get that move. So yeah, and then Psychic and Thunderbolt really aren't going to be there for much. I ran this on a team before with Tapu Lele, so Psychic was better, but I don't really see what else we could run on it. You know, Focus Blast is there because that also is better, and then Thunderbolt, I guess, might be useful at some points, but I really think it's either going to be Fire Blast or Focus Blast that we click. Psychic, I mean, I guess could be relatively better, but I don't know if Psychic will ever do more than Fire Blast would, so yeah. But we're running a max HP, max special attack with a modest nature, meaning 4 in speed, so yeah. And we got Maritime coming up here. I have never used Mantine, so I'm really excited about using this thing, because it's a cute Pokemon, and I like it, and I really want to. So we have Leftovers and Water Absorb. We also have 2 Pokemon that take super effective damage from water-type attacks, so having Water Absorb is really, really good. And I had Milotic on it before this, but I was like, you know what? I use Milotic a lot of times. Kind of want a Water Absorb Pokemon, so we have Air Slash, Scald, Ice Beam, and Toxic. Yes, we don't have Defog, we don't have Roost, nothing like that. We have Air Slash, Scald, Ice Beam, and Toxic. So Air Slash is there for stab, Scald is there for stab, Ice Beam is there because it's also really, really nice on this thing, and then Toxic because I feel like that's better than having Roost, so we can Toxic a Pokemon, and yeah. But we're running max HP, max special attack in this thing, remaining 4 in speed. It's basically what it is. Yeah, I'm really excited about using it. Really hope you guys are excited about seeing it, because Maritime is coming out, and we're going to ride this thing to victory. That sounded a lot cooler in my head. So we're going to go back over the team quickly. We have Reaper, the Mega Absol with Magic Bounce, Knockoff, Sucker Punch, Play Rough, and Mega Horn. We have Glider, the Gliscor with Tuxator, Poison Heal, Earthquake, Stealth Rock, Defog, and Roost. We have Ivy, the Superior with Choice Specs, Contrary, Leaf Storm, Hidden Power, Ice, Dragon Pulse, and Taunt. We have Rocky, the Komodo with the Komodo Z with Overcoat, Iron Head, Clanging Scales, Close Combat, and Ice Punch. We have Big Boy the Magmortar with Choice Specs, Vital Spirit, Fire Blast, Focus Blast, Sight, Psychic, and Thunderbolt. And then we have Maritime, the Mantine with Leftovers, Water Absorb, Air Slash, Scald, Ice Beam, and Toxic. So yeah, that is the team, guys, that we're going to be using for National Dex for the foreseeable future. Now, on to the VGC team that I created, that I really like, and I hope that it's going to be as good as I think it will be. Alright guys, so we have our VGC team here. I'm actually real excited about using this. Yes, there's a lot of legendaries on it, but screw it. I just want to have some fun, and I really think that this team will actually be kind of good. Now, I wanted to use Lugia, but unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to use Lugia on this team, because I really wanted to use Ghost Rider, and I didn't want to have 2 Psychic types without having something that was really good against fighting or Dark types or Ghost types, and we did not have either, so... But, yeah, we are running Ghost Rider. I really want to run Calyrex Shadow Rider. I really like this Pokemon, so... I have Gas Rider, the Calyrex Shadow Rider, with Expert Belt, because, there's Dupe's Claw, so I can't run Specs on this thing. But we already have a 429 special attack stat, and then having, like, Astral Barrage plus the Expert Belt on a Pokemon that, you know, is already going to be taking super effective damage to it is really good. Same with Psychic, Energy Ball, and then we have Protect too. Protect's obviously there because this thing is not the bulkiest. It's actually not that bulky. It's actually kind of bulky. So it looks like, cause I keep thinking because Spectral is not bulky, but Calyrex is kind of bulky. So, but I'm actually really excited. Obviously, it has as one, and then it has special. We are a wow. Okay, well, I don't know why this thing wasn't. It should be a Modest Nature. There we go. So we have, oh my god, almost a 500 attack stat, but we have 252 EVs in special attack, 252 in speed, with the remaining 4 in HP, with a Modest Nature. So this thing is going to come in, it just absolutely buckets hard. We're going to sweep some teams with it. I mean, I mean, you guys saw week 1 of the JWF a while back where we brought Calyrex and just swept. So, come on. We aren't doing an Expanding Force one because I couldn't justify bringing Lele as well. So, because then if they have an opposing Calyrex Shadow Rider, we're not that good. So, I mean, I guess I could have, but I wanted a water type as well. So, it's just, overall, this is what I really want to do. I think that's going to be pretty good. Then we have, because I couldn't bring Lugia, I decided to say screw it, and we're going to go with Inferno the Ho-Oh, the very first legendary Pokemon to ever be shown on the Pokemon anime. So I'm really excited about this. So this is really dope. I really like the shiny, and I'm really excited because it's a lot bulkier than I thought it was going to be. And we have Leftovers, Pressure, Sacred Fire, Brave Bird, Will-o-the-Wisp, and Protect. I mean, come on. What else are you gonna run on this thing? It's a giant Fire Phoenix Pokemon with a move that infernos a lot of Pokemon. And I just think it's really cool. Burn down an entire tower, for God's sake. So we have Sacred Fire that's gonna be doing a lot. Brave Bird is gonna be doing a lot. Will-o-the-Wisp, yeah, obviously there's just a really good move anyways. And then Protect to protect. So we're running in Animate Nature, so max attack, max HP and remaining 4 in speed. It's a 394 attack stat, so which is really, really good. So I almost gave it the Charcoal just for like over a 400 damaging Sacred Fire. But I think it's just really good leftovers, so we stay around as long as we can. This thing is also really good for opposing Zacians. So, yeah, that's what I really wanted it for, is Zacian in general. I wanted a good fire type, so, yeah. Next Pokemon up on the list, guys, is Powerline. We're actually bringing this time in VGC instead of just OU, because I really like Regieleki, and I think this thing does a lot of damage. So, you know what? If they have some good Pokemon that this will be doing a lot of damage to, having Thunderbolt, Volt Switch, Thunder Cave, and Thunder Wave is a really good Pokemon, I think. You know, obviously it's specs, so we're going to be locked into whatever we go for, but Thunder Wave I think is really good. And Thunder Cage is there to trap a Pokemon, right? That way, if we want to trap a Pokemon in that's going to be taking a lot of damage from another Pokemon, I think is a really, really good idea. But most of the time, I think it's either going to be Thunderbolt or Volt Switch. I mean, that's probably what we're going to be clicking 9% of the time. I'm not a big fan of screens, Regieleki, so sorry about that, but I really like this Pokemon, so I really want to use it. We're obviously running 250 EVs in speed, 252 in special attack. Good luck outspeeding this thing. I will say to anybody who comes in fighting me, good luck outspeeding this thing. So we are choice specs, so we have 328 special attack, plus the choice specs, plus the transistor, plus the stab. I mean, this thing easily has a 500 attack stat, if not more, so yeah, that's pretty cool. But next one we have up on the list, guys, is Siren. Siren the Tapu Fini with Mystic Water, Misty Surge, Muddy Water, Moonblast, Ice Beam, and Calm Mind. This thing is there for just a lot of Pokemon in general. I think it's really good. It's bulky. Hits really hard, especially with Misty Surge, Moonblast. Ice Beam is there for a lot of Pokemon, and Muddy Water is there to hit double instead of just like a Hydro Pump. And I decided to run Calm Mind because I think this thing could be pretty good. But honestly, the Mystic Water is there to just beef up the Muddy Water even more. But yeah, we are running a max special attack nature, max HP, and the remaining 4 in speed with a modest nature. So this thing is going to be doing a lot of damage, going to be killing a lot of Dragon types. So yeah, I think it's just going to be really good in general. And then for our Gmax on this team, I decided to go with Gmax Venusaur, which honestly I have not done yet. I've not really used Gmax Venusaur, but I think it's a really cool Pokemon, and I want to try to use it out, you know? We got Black Sludge with Overgrowth, but we have Giga Drain, Sludge Bomb, Leech Seed, and Toxic, which in general is just really, really cool. It's just really good set, I think. I mean, I guess I could have run like Earth Power over Toxic, but I think the combination of like Leech Seed and Toxicking is just really good in general. And then Giga Drain, obviously for stab. Sludge Bomb is there for stab. Now, obviously, we don't have a sun, so this thing isn't going to be super speedy, so I'm not looking for super speedy, but we are Overgrow, so if we do get low, they better watch out, because Venusaur is going to come in hard. But Flower Power is really going to be really cool. We have max HP, max special attack, with modest nature and the remaining 4 in speed. So, honestly, this thing comes in, takes a lot of hits, and also deals a lot of damage. It's not necessarily going to be the Pokemon that we bring all the time, but I think it's going to be a really, really good answer to Pokemon like Groudon and Pokemon like, because then if it is, if Groudon, well, I guess Groudon might actually be able to take it out, but it'll be a good answer to like Gastrodon and stuff like that, so. But yeah, the last Pokemon, guys, is we are bringing Underminer, the Excadrill, with Life Orb, Mold Breaker, Drill Run, Iron Head, Sword Stance, and Brick Break. Now, granted, this thing is not the best in VGC, but I still think it's going to be really good for a lot of the Fairy types. Just being able to come in and just hit something hard with Iron Head and Drill Run is just really nice, plus Sword Stance if we want to do more damage, and Brick Break to get rid of screens. So yeah, I like this Pokemon. I think it'll be good. Don't know how great it's going to be on this team, but worst case scenario, we switch it to something like Gastrodon. So, yeah. But we're running a max HP and a max attack with an adamant nature and remaining 4 in speed. I mean, that's just the team, guys. So, I really hope you guys do like this team. Let me know what you guys think about it down below. A little bit of a recap. We got Ghost Rider, the Calyrex Shadow Rider with Expert Belt as 1, Astral Barrage, Psychic Energy Bomb, Protect. We have Inferno, the Ho-Oh with Leftovers, Pressure, Sacred Fire, Brave Bird, Will the Wisp, and Protect. We have Powerline, the Regieleki with Choice Specs, Transistor, Thunderbolt, Volt Switch, Thunder Cage, and Thunder Wave. We have Siren, the Tapu Fini with Mystic Water, Misty Surge, Muddy Water, Moonblast, Ice Beam, and Calm Mind. We have Flower Power, the Venusaur with Black Sludge, Overgrowth, Giga Drain, Sludge Bomb, Leech Seed, and Toxic. And we have Underminer, the Excadrill with Life Orb, Mold Breaker, Drill Run, Iron Head, Sword Stance, and Brick Break. So that is our VGC team. Let me know what, like I said, let me know what you guys think about this team and the one before down below. If you guys give me a good suggestion, I do end up taking it, I will give you a shout out in the video, even though it doesn't really mean much. But without further ado, guys, that's going to be it from me. If you can't tell, I'm in a little bit of a rush, so I'm sorry about that. But yeah, Otherwise, I will see you guys next week with battles with these teams, and you guys better be excited. So make sure you have your notifications on. But than that, guys, that is going to be it for me. So like I say at the end of every video, I'm the Nitro General. I really hope you guys did enjoy it. I'll see you in the next one. Nitro General is out. Peace.